Hey folks, Jessica here. So if you follow this channel largely for Genshin Impact content, then it's been a hot minute since we've talked. But some new stuff has come out, so I kind of wanted to do a video. I think the last time I've done a Genshin video was when Zhongli came out. Yep, that's when my interest in Genshin dropped off a cliff, because at that point I had done pretty much everything there was to do in Genshin, and I just got super bored of the game and shelved it for a while. But now Inazuma's out, so I want to check that out. And also Ayaka's out, and we'll be rolling on her today. I know pretty much nothing about her. She looks like a samurai. I like her aesthetic. She uses a sword. She's ice. Don't know if she's any good. Don't know if her constellation any good. But we'll get at least one copy of her. But the real reason, if I'm being perfectly frank, I came back is Ball is coming out soon. The Raiden Shogun, Mei from Honkai Third Impact. She's Mei from Honkai Third Impact. You cannot convince me otherwise. I'm pretty sure that's the intention of her. She looks like Mei. She uses a katana like Mei. She looks kind of edgy like Sure Thunder Mei. So yeah, gonna roll for her, but she ain't this banner. She's probably the next banner. Don't know. I would assume she's the next banner. So today we're gonna roll for Ayaka. And yeah, I feel super out of touch with Genshin. So we'll do some catching up probably. I want to do this video mainly to just let people know that I will likely do some more Genshin videos in the future, in the near future, especially when Ball comes out. So yeah, bug up. We're gonna go roll for Ayaka. So this will be partly chats with Jessica. Stig is also hanging out with us. He's my little black kitty. He's at the bottom of the screen, this little black lump. I pick him for the camera, but he is taking a nap. So, yeah, I feel super out of touch. Have they done anything with the gacha? Or is it still miserable? There, I said it. The rates in Genshin have always been a bit miserable, and I say that despite having pretty heavily whaled on this game at this point. Nope, looks like it's still the same. Though I did see that they added this whole epitomized path thing. I assume this is a guaranteed mechanic to get a weapon if you roll on enough times. So it looks like if you fail to get it twice, you guarantee get it once. So there's that. I don't know if I'm gonna roll for this thing. It looks cool. I don't know if it's good. Crit damage. That seems promising. It looks a lot like a Domain of Sanction, which is Mei's sword in Honkai Third Impact. Her sure Thunder Sword. I'm not gonna let that go. Ball is definitely Mei. So there's that. Though I think Ball uses a spear, doesn't she? As watching a spoiler animation thing of her. She summons a sword. She rips a sword out of her chest like Utana style. Well, I guess Utana rips out Anthea's chest, but same idea. Um, so I guess this is mostly. I assume this is Ayaka's sword then. But yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing. Let's just get in some rolls. Yes. First one. Yeah. No. Also, I need to check to see if my audio scuff, because I don't seem to be hearing anything, which suggests my audio might be slightly scuffed. So, 1 second. Let me fix the audio. Oh, we got a, what, a Changyun? I think that might actually be... Is that the final constellation I need for him, or is that a dupe? Ooh, I think it might be. Yeah, let me check the audio. No, audio is just super quiet. 1 second. Okay, I upped it slightly. We'll play this by ear. Every time I try and fix audio and like up it a lot, I almost end up completely drowning out my own voice. So we'll edge it up. I mean, there's gotcha noises going on. And no, Changyan is already max constellation on him, so that was not anything. But let's keep rolling. So this would be 20 pulls. I think the guarantee is what, 90, if I remember correctly? Boop, 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 boop. Lion's Roar. I cannot remember how many copies that I had. There is a character I don't have in this banner, I think, for the 4 stars, so that would be interesting at least. What is her name? This one. The one with the funny hat. What is your name? Yangfei? Yanfei? Yanfei. Not Yangfei. Yanfei. I don't know. I honestly don't really know how to pronounce some of the names in Genshin at all because like I really don't know how to pronounce Chinese names. So forgive my pronunciation. It's slightly off. So this is 30, and no, I do not have any count on how many times I've pulled. I assume I reset my counter the last time we did one of these videos. So I assume we need a full 90. So this is 30. Another Chang'an. See my typical complaint of the gacha on this, which I've gone into, if you ever watch any of my other gacha videos, is 4 stars when you're whaling are kind of super annoying because you get a shit ton of copies of all these, and if you've already maxed them, you're just gonna get just infinite dupes. Here's 40. Oh, that's an early 5 star. 5 star? I think five. Yeah, early 5 star. Is that gonna be Ayaka? Is this gonna be a short trip? There's a Yanfei. A short trip to one copy. There she is. That was what, 50 pulls? Very nice. You love to see it. She has a really cool design. I'm into it. I have to play around with her a little bit. So there you go. Pretty short gacha there. Didn't get anywhere near the 90, which is good. Now I guess the question is, I gotta see what her constellations are. So let me hop over there and we can take a look. Oh, and if you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. But yeah, I used to go pretty hard on these banners for Genshin, if you haven't been following. I have a Constellation 6 Venti, Constellation 6 Twee, and a Constellation 6 Tartaglia. Those videos are all on the channel, I believe. But yeah, so we might very well go for more Constellations on Ayaka. I honestly don't know. I have to see what she does. And she is apparently a heron, which makes sense. I guess that's why the event's called the Heron's Path. So, here, let me... this cheese tea ready to go while we do this. Okay, so, hydration is very important. When Kamisoto Ayaka's normal or charge attacks deal cryo damage, has a 50% chance of decreasing cooldown of Kamisoto Art Hyouka by 0.3 seconds. Is going for every 0.1 seconds. Okay, so what's that do? Maybe I should start by looking what her skills are. Alright, I guess we'll just read through what she does. So, normal attack is Kamisoto Art Kabuki. Nothing particularly weird here. Consumes a certain amount of stamina to unleash a flurry of sword ki. Okay. Yeah, this is fairly standard as far as I can tell. Someone let me in comments. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something obvious about her. Because again, still catching up on the way Genshin works. Kamisoto Art Hyouka. Summons Blooming Ice to launch nearby opponents, dealing AoE cryo damage. Cloud shroud the moonlit night. Longing descends like a fog, filling the one detained with wanderlust. So, it's just a projectile that does cryo damage, I guess? AoE cryo damage? I'll play around for a little bit to see what this stuff actually does. Kamisoto Art Senho. Ayaka, this gives her an alternate sprint, I guess. Ayaka consumes stamina and cloaks herself in a frozen fog that moves with her. In Senho form, she moves swiftly upon water. When she reappears, the following effects occur. Ayaka unleashes frigid energy to apply cryo to nearby opponents. Coldness condenses around Ayaka's blade, infusing her attacks with cryo damage for a brief period. Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. I assume that's a haiku. I wasn't counting syllables. Okay, so she sprints on water, creates ice underneath her, does a cryo burst when she stops sprinting, and then infuses her attacks with cryo. Interesting. Kamisoto Art Sometsu. Summons forth a snowstorm with flawless poise, unleashing Frostflake Seki Noto that moves forward continuously. Frostflake Seki Noto. A storm of whirling ice winds that slashes repeatedly at every enemy it touches, dealing cryo damage. The snowstorm explodes after its duration ends, dealing AoE cryo damage. The blizzard veils the heron's thoughts, pity heavy in its heart. I love how poetic she is, I guess. Okay, so that's her, was it Elemental Burst? That's what it's called? Her ultimate here. Cool. See, another skill. Amatsumi Kunitsumi, Sanctification. After using Kamisoto Art Hyouka, Kamisoto Ayaka's normal and charge attacks deal 30% increased damage for 6 seconds. Hyouka is her nuke. Okay, what's the cooldown on this? 10 seconds, so presumably she can have decent uptime on this. Kanten Senmyo Blessing. When the cryo application at the end of Kamisoto Art Senho hits an opponent, Kamisoto Ayaka gains the following effects: restores 10 stamina, gains 18% cryo bonus damage for 10 seconds. Then her last thing is Fruits of Shinsa. When Ayaka crafts a weapon essential material, she has 10% chance of receiving double the product. So I guess we just run around and see what she looks like in the field. I guess I should see if I actually have equipment for her. Here, you can have Chi-Chi's stuff. Sorry, Chi-Chi. Wait, no, Chi-Chi's not actually using... Wait, there wasn't an ice set. That's right. There was no ice set when I last played. So you're not gonna use Chi-Chi's stuff. Thanks, car alarm. Love that deafening car alarm. Look, someone's got videos to record, or could you not? I don't know what set's good for her. I have frankly no idea. So I guess we'll worry about that later. I'm just gonna beat some stuff up to see what she looks like. Oh, there's her sprint. Oh, it's like Mona sprint. Could someone turn off their fucking car alarm? Could you turn? Oh, thank you. They heard me. How considerate of them. Is Timmy around? Okay, kill his stupid pigeons. No? Okay. So where the fuck is Timmy? Did he finally leave? Combat knowledge. I know how to play this game. Fuck off. Famous last words. I saw they did new skins for characters. I was thinking about getting the Jeans. Wait, it's not Jean in this, it's Jean, right? Yeah. Okay. Hey, a chest. That's the wrong button. Okay, so that's her elemental skill. Oh my god. She does some fucking sword draw stuff. Okay, you know, I'm not saying I'm gonna wail on her, but I kind of want to get her the weapon, at least. Because, you know, I'm a sucker for this stuff. You know? This is ticking my boxes. Where's something to fucking kill? Guys, it's been a hot minute. Is there, like... There you go. You goblins chose the wrong person to exist near. These guys are gonna mess me up since I have no gear on her.
Unthinkable. Much remains.
Sure showed them! Tartaglia, save us. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway. We checked out her animations. Guys, I swear I know how to play this game. I don't swear that at all. Can you res her, please? Eat one of those delicious steaks. Get healed. I should level you up, because you're gonna get absolutely murdered by everything. Okay, we saw her thingy. That's enough to convince me. Let's look at her constellations. Okay, let's look at these constellations. So the first one's Snowswept Sakura. When Kamisoto Ayaka's normal and charge attacks deal cryo damage to her opponents, 50% chance of reducing the cooldown of Kamisoto Art Hyoka by 0.3 seconds can occur every 0.1 seconds. Kamisoto Art Hyoka is her little nuke, and that gives, I believe, in combination with Amatsumi Kunitsumi Sanctification, gives her a 30% increase to damage for 6 seconds. So, in theory, her first constellation might let you have near 100% uptime with that, assuming you can proc it enough. In addition to cooling down her nuke and letting you use it more. So that seems good. That seems worthwhile to get. Let's see. Blizzard Blade Seki Noto. When casting Kamisoto Art Sumetsu, unleashes 2 smaller additional Frostflake Seki Noto, each dealing 20% of the original storm's damage. So that's her elemental burst, which we didn't see yet, because she's level 20 and gets murdered by goblins. But yes, I guess it will send out 2 smaller damage pulse thingies. That doesn't seem that huge. Someone let me know if it is. Again, I'm just kind of going by how these things read. So that doesn't seem that important. Frostbloom Kami Fubuki. Okay, so number 3 and 5 are always just increased increase elemental burst and increase elemental skill level. So, you know, if the character does a lot of either of those, then those can be. I mean, they're always just more damage, so like they're usually worth it, but they are also kind of speed bumps because they're not anything particularly interesting. Ebb and Flow. Opponents damaged by Kamisoto Art Sumetsu's Frostlake Seki Noto will have their defense increased by 30%. 6 seconds. Now, when I last played, there wasn't a ton of ways to debuff defense. In fact, I remember one of the reasons I went for Klee is it her, yeah, her Constellation 2. Well, I went for more in that with Klee, but if you haven't watched a Klee video, I pulled 4 Klees in 2 in 2 pulls. It was pretty nuts. So that's why she's fully Constellation. But yeah, I was specifically going for Constellation 2 Klee because this debuffs for 23 seconds on Jumpty Dumpty. Now, Jumpty Dumpty is kind of a pain in the ass to actually use, and I actually don't use Klee that much. And this is also 23%, it's not 30%. It is for longer, but that might be worth it. Like 30%. Yeah, that's interesting. Blossom Cloud, Uritsuki. This is again more levels on her elemental skill. So the one that I'm kind of scared to look at, always scared to look at, is Constellation 6. Because if this one's good, it's gonna be expensive. If I really like her. Dance of Suigetsu. Kamisoto Ayaka gains Usurahi Buto every 10 seconds, increasing her charge attack damage by 298%. That's pretty big. The buff will be cleared will be cleared 0.5 seconds after Ayaka's charge attack hits an opponent, after which the timer for this ability will restart. So every 10 seconds, her charge attack, the whole sword draw thing, which is really fucking cool, by the way, will hit really hard. Because looking at raw numbers, what's her charge attack hit for right now? It's like it's hitting for, yeah, that is a significant increase in damage on that. Then again, it's only every 10 seconds. Because you're not going to be able to land 2 of those in 0.5 seconds, I don't think. So that seems like a nice to have, but it's only every 10 seconds. And that doesn't seem like that big a deal. So maybe I'm off the maybe I'm off the hook. I don't have to go to Constellation fucking 6 on her. But we'll go to Constellation 1. Because I think that one's gonna be worth it to cool this thing down faster. So somewhat predictably, we will wail a bit on Ayaka. I will get her to Constellation 1. As for more constellations than that, well, we're really gonna have to see how much I like her. Like, I'm gonna level her up, play her a bit, see if like she seems like a pretty valuable character to Constellation up. And then I also want to see how into Genshin I get this time around before I really start thinking about doing that. But before we start rolling again, I want to take a look at this sword, which I assume is her sword, because it is purple, so maybe it could be Keqing's sword, but Keqing is very much stylized after a Chinese swordswoman. And this looks like a katana, so I assume this is for Ayaka, who's, well, a female samurai. So yeah, I assume this is her weapon. It could also be Ball's weapon, because it looks like Domina's Sanction, which is Mei's sword, but I'm pretty sure Ball uses a spear normally. So yeah, I think this is Ayaka's weapon. See what it does. Mist Splitter Reforged, crit damage, okay. Splitter's Edge. Gain a 12% elemental damage bonus for all elements. See you later, Sig. For all elements, and receive the Might of Mist Splitter's emblem. At stack levels 1, 2, and 3, Mist Splitter's emblem provides a 8, 16, and 28% elemental damage bonus for the character's elemental type. So it starts with 12%, and then it gets this extra bonus, it looks like. Character will obtain 1 stack of Mist Splitter's emblem in the following scenarios. Normal attack deals elemental damage, stack lasts 5 seconds. Casting an elemental burst, stack lasts 10 seconds. And energy is less than 1%. Stack disappears when energy is full. Each stack's duration is calculated independently. A sword that blazes with a fierce violet light. Name Reforged comes from it having been broken once before. So Okay, if I'm reading this right, I assume that you have to do all three of these things to stack it all the way to 28%. So normal attack deals elemental damage. That shouldn't be hard for Ayaka. Elemental burst, that should be fairly simple, and then just don't sit on full energy. And yeah, this seems fairly easy to get all the way up. And all the way up would be 40%, so this seems good. This seems good. So I don't know. I don't have a good point of reference at this stage. So it looks good. Someone let me know if it's amazing or if it's not good or if it's all right, because I have no point of reference. But I think I'll roll for one copy. So yeah, let's do that. You know, this whole did I set my path? Okay, so have my path set for this. I mean, it's is this still like what, a 0.7%? Yeah, 0.7% chance. I mean, it's nice that they added that. Um, it's nice that they add that. Like you still have to get two of them before you get the thing, which is fine. It's better. Like the fact that they are doing something like that does suggest that they do kind of like want to adjust the gacha to be a little bit more forgiving. So I appreciate that existing. So I have no idea how many times, if this is the same pool of rolls as I don't think it is, as the character. So we need to go for 90. So that's 10. I don't think we need any of this stuff unless they added a new weapon. Man. You know, no complaints. I knew what I was signing up for. Let's just try and get it quick, shall we? I really want to hit skip on these things. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. But I wanna. Okay. So that's what, 20? What I did. Okay, 20. I don't think we need any of these things either. There we go, there we go. 30 pulse, not bad. Is it Missplitter Reforged? Missplitter Reforged? Gonna finish this early. And it's coming up. There we go. Nice. Hitting these rates pretty early. Feels good. So there's her weapon. I still need to get an armor set for her, but that will come as soon as I go to end zoom, I guess. So now let's roll for one more copy of her. This has gone very swimmingly so far. Let's see. Yeah, we hit Ayaka, I think, in 50 pulls, and then the weapon in 30. So let's try and get another copy of her. Can we do it again? So we're 10 in now. That's the... Oh, I thought we rolled on the wrong banner. I saw the weapon, I'm like, wait, the wrong banner. It's not the wrong banner. Okay. That's 10. 20. Joke's on me if the Constellation 1 is not actually important. I feel like it makes sense to get Constellation 1 just reading through it. Again, I haven't played over much, so I don't know. I mean, I hope getting her material level up's not too annoying. I mean, I assume it's gonna take like a couple resets, because I have 0 of it since it's new. So what, we got enough gems for 2 more? What's this, 30, I think? Oh yeah, and I can trade for rolls also, right? I remember how this works now. Okay, here's 40. I'm on. And we hit that early goal. No. Stake moves, so I'm gonna adjust my camera. I think my Ningguang smacked the const already, so. Alright, let's trade for some tokens. I'll be right back. Okay, back at it. This is what, 60? I lost count. It's either 40 or 60. I always lose count. Well, isn't it either? So, I'll have to get some more tokens. BRB once again. And back into it. Okay. So this would be 60. Getting close to that guarantee. Assuming I didn't miscount. And yeah, stick by my opinion. Still hate how the gacha works in this game. Well, don't hate how the gacha works. I just hate. There's just nothing exciting about the 4 stars if you're whaling. Let's see. Here you go. That's not a fair comparison if you're not whaling, because getting the 4 stars is super valuable if you're not whaling. But if you're whaling, you're gonna get infinite like leaps. That's 70, so it doesn't look like we haven't hit the early another early 5-star, which is fine. I mean, hitting early 5 stars before the guarantee is pretty lucky. 0.6% chance lucky. I should check. I think Ayaka is what? Constellation 4? 3 or 4 now. Maybe we'll max her out. Having a new character in this rotation does help, because it is something to be a little bit excited about. 80? There we go. I think that was 80. There we go. You'll love to see it. There's our 2 copies. So Constellation 1. So now we can stop. That has gone pretty swimmingly, I have to say. Getting Constellation 1 was pretty clean, and the weapon was pretty clean. Very nice. So, let me monster up. There we go, Snow Swept Sakura.
Its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
And I'm also... What are you? What constellation are you? I guess you're only Constellation 2. Okay, so I guess I'll level her up a little bit. I don't have an equipment for her, so we're not going to do a guide or anything, or like really much of her first impressions. We'll give her her weapon so she can look cool. Switch that for your sword. I think one of my complaints of Genshin is that it takes forever to actually get the character ready to use. Which, did I actually equip that? I did not. I did not. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything fast for her, but we did at least get her. She looks so dope. Yeah, look at that sword draw, I love it. Anyways, yes, conclusions. So yeah, that's a video for now. I know usually I do a pretty, like, in-depth talk about the character and what I think about them, but I'm just not very well prepared right now because I need to get her equipment. I don't even actually know where you get it from. Presumably one of the new pieces of content. And then I need to level her up, and I need her materials to actually ascend her. I almost said uncap her, but it's ascension in this game. So there's a bunch of stuff I need to do. I will probably do a follow-up at some point on her as I get more used to her and more well-versed in how the game is these days. So expect that at some point, but I mostly wanted to do this video to let folks know that I'll probably be doing more Genshin content again. I do like Genshin as a game. It's just, I stopped because at the time I had done everything, there wasn't anything else to do. So now there's stuff to do, and I really want to check out Inazuma. It seems pretty cool. So yeah, expect some Genshin content. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!